Oh, just bear with me, son. Give me a moment. Collecting data. Since they're into being thugs and stalkers and shit. This is the wiener schnitzel that took poison and put in me and my son's food. Beaumont, Texas.
So instead of Kroger, first it is this.
Tonight, these people have circled around and around. There's been cops doing it, flashing lights, all of that. Those are all strategies. Those are all things. Look at them. Look at them cars back there. Those are all things that they do to targeted individuals. And they'll just sit parked. So what I do is I wait. I sit and I watch and I let them do their thing. I watch their pattern. I'll see how long they're going to sit in the car with no activity, with their lights on. I'll see if they swarm around me or not. Okay. I don't really jump the gun. For those of you who are not familiar, I don't jump the gun because, you know, activity could be activity. So I wait. I let them circle and circle and circle and sit in parking lots and drive up and keep their lights on and go. I let them do it. Honk their horns, rev their engines, go in. This one tonight, they went into Starbucks tonight. Because, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. I do learn. So since me and my son have suffered from being people poisoning us more than one occasion, after that, I'm not as gullible as they think I am. I know that they're tracking. They make it obvious. I mean, they're not even good. They make the shit obvious anyway. Look at the white car over there. They make it obvious. So it's like, well, they help me. Shit, fuck it. They helping me with the obviousness. They make this shit obvious. And then they followed me and my son tonight from across the Parkdale Mall parking lot over there where we got a lift. They followed the driver. They had people already over here. We got dropped off at the Kroger. Once again, this is Beaumont, Texas. We got dropped off there then because it was never the plan to go there. You know, the plan was to walk over. The plan was to walk over to this Starbucks over here, okay, and to sit out there. I had some calls to make. I haven't even got through all my calls because I've been too busy in and out trying to take care of the cat, deal with my son, you know, in and out. I got 5 more calls. Well, now I got 4 more calls out of my 6, okay, that I'm making. And haven't gotten to the rest. I'm gonna have to stretch it out apparently because they thought I was stupid. They thought I was supposed to go try to come to Starbucks. This is what these niggas thought. They whole ass. They thought that I was finna go to Starbucks and try to get me a nice little frappuccino, a little latte, a little, you know, something, something, and to enjoy, you know, to try to have some fun in spite of all this yucky, nasty, killer bitch, weirdo, retarded lizard brain, shit for brains, sorry, sack of shit, waste of. I can't even find the words, bitch. But they thought That's what I was going to do. So they went inside and placed an order. And they had their little smirkiness. I'm like, nigga, I'll kill. Nigga, you don't even know, nigga. I'm on that gangster shit now. They want to be Machiavelli, then it is, nigga. That's what I'm on. Fighting for me and my son's life. At least I'm not no goddamn coward hiding behind these cars and shit. Getting out, pretending to go get drinks and shit, pretending to go shopping. Bitches came in. And Kroger, when I took my son to the restroom as well, I'm like, fuck with me tonight. I don't even care what shit look like tonight. I'm like, shit. I'm like, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You have your children with you. I don't give a fuck at this point. Bring your ass. Bring your fucking ass. You will fucking die, nigga. You'll wake up looking electrocuted. And not know why. Why is my eye swollen? Because you shouldn't have came for me. Dumb whore. Did nothing to your raggedy asses. Don't even know you. You ain't shit. But back to what I'm saying. So, okay, boom. Took my son to the restroom and some crackhead motherfucker, some dope fiend looking motherfucker. Came in there, I was standing guard like a prison guard, like I will drop you, motherfucker, right here. And we all then, I will drop you. And he walked into the bathroom. When I walked in too, I was like, oh, that's what I'm on, nigga. I'm going into the nigga's restroom, bitch. I'm going into the man's restroom because I will fucking kill you. Fucking with my son. Let me catch you. All these motherfuckers can do is fucking be cowards, do this weird shit, thinking they bad, sprinkling shit in places. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be sneaky, but they can't do. They ain't no real motherfuckers. They ain't no real motherfuckers. Thinking they whore, sitting they pretty asses in these cars and shit that they can't fucking afford. That they can't fucking afford. That's why they making deals with the devil now. So they can look like they fabulous, ghetto fabulous and shit. Anywho, so I walked in the bathroom because I don't care. You know, my son was like, Mom, I can't even do it. And I was like, no, I ain't doing that. Because see, I got a long enough list. Uh-uh. I've been on one today. I mean, it's been. I'm gonna get to some, some teaching stuff a little bit later. Right now, I'm trying to see because it's a nice night. I'm gonna see if I can just kind of cool off and, because they're here. The retards are here. Look at that. They're here, just sitting, looking retarded. Across the way, taking pictures. This motherfucker over here. Okay. Whoa. Now, I'm fine with that. Actually, the reason why I did this tonight too is because I am contacting people. I have a list. So at first I was like, no, don't do it. Don't feed them. Don't pay them no mind. They're looking for street theater. They're looking for, pictures to take. They're looking for shit. They're looking for shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just focus. Don't do it. But then I was like, well, you know what? Since I am taking out the time to reach out to motherfuckers, then it may be a good idea because, all things being equal, to be fair, look at, they're all still there. To be fair, I understand that not everybody knows. I don't assume. I don't. However, I'm not stupid either. So I'm just approaching it from a neutral stance to be fair on the side of, okay, toxic people and families, They often do hide that from the extended. And only a few chosen and a few that, are part of it are aware. Okay, I know that. So the 6, I'll be inviting to check out my social media, okay? Because again, it'll take me a lifetime. It'll take as long as this shit has been going on, and as complex and as involved and as crazy, twisted, knotted up, convoluted as this shit is, it's exhausting. They not gonna have that kind of time. They ain't gonna have that kind of time to be on the phone and hear, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot of information. And a lot of these people, whether they are aware of it or not, they are under spells. Okay. And I really don't have the bandwidth at this point, because I'm trying to do what I can for me and my son at this point. My priority is doing the RICO case. Filing the complaint. I'm already aware that this thing is going to be drawn out. So I'm not going in expecting that to just boom, pound, boom. Okay, so I'm going to file my RICO. I'm going to talk with the regional, my son's regional, and go from there. Look at the cop over there. That's probably a dirty cop. This is what they've been doing. These are all their intimidation tactics. The flashing lights, the dirty cops, the swarming trucks blacked out. That's what they've been doing. Okay, but as I was saying, my priority is, doing that the best I can. Okay, because again, that's my priority, is my son, his health and well-being, my health and well-being and safety. When I talk to people and try to get assistance, they've given me nothing but bullshit. So once I get a hold of regional or possibly the owners, it depends on how far I'm allowed to go, because you know how they try to cut you at the pass. They do that kind of shit. So my first step is attempting to get my son into a different property, but that's still not the answer. And the reason why that's not the answer is because this thing is, as you can see, it's widespread. That's not the answer. All they're going to do is swarm their snaky asses over there. Okay? So I am attempting to, I think I'm going to go out west. That's on the radar. I can't tell y'all when and all that. I'm not going to say all that here anyway. But I'm going to go out west, maybe for a whole week. Okay? I plan, me and my son. However, shit, I'm I'm like, I don't trust. I'm going to have to change some shit, because I don't trust that shit, bitch. I don't trust that shit. So that's on the radar, because I believe that he and I need some time. We need some time away from that toxic environment. Okay? The motherfuckers above him sitting there stomping and making noise and doing all sorts of shit and doing their spells in between. Like, he needs to be away from that. He needs to be away from this hostile, nasty fucking environment for a minute, so I can kind of get my plan in action and all those things. And of course, the steps to file. But then I want to get a lawyer. I really don't want to do pro se. I don't want to. If I have to, I will, but I don't want to. Because I'm bringing in Nevada and California. I want to hit 3 states. I want to hit 3 states at once. Fuck with my life. And motherfuckers is so not with it. People don't even understand. People are under these spells. They're shell of a person because they sold and been sucked. You know what I'm saying? They know. Most of us, listen, y'all's friends and family and shit like that, they know. Come over here, son. They know what kind of motherfuckers. You got some professional liars in your family. It's like, okay, so you trying to tell me to go talk to motherfuckers that everybody on earth know this bitch is, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Everybody. It ain't even no fucking secret. Everybody know. Because people think the collective did all that. We've done all that, and we're done with it. So the reason why we're reaching out to other people. We've done all that. Listen, before I left Nevada, I asked my mother. Understand? I'm gonna set the record straight for those of you out there who haven't seen my 1,000 videos. Okay? Before I left Nevada, I was giving her, I give everybody a shot, nigga. I give everybody a shot. I asked her, I called her, honey. Don't tell me. I called her. This was, when was this? This had to be maybe August, between August, around that time, August to November 2021. I asked her, I said, hey, do you know of any, yeah, I want him to over there on their little apps and shit. I see all they dumbasses. But anyway, I said, do you know anything at all about something left to me or my son? Do you know anything at all about a gift, an inheritance, something that's a house? Because I didn't have all of it, but I was asking because this is what everybody do. Oh, I don't know. You got, okay, very well. But good luck with asking a narcissist to give you straight answers. And everybody in here feeding off of my energy, curses is on your ass. Just letting you know. So expect some bad news. You're playing with government technology to play in my energy. Expect some bad news in your life because I'm cursing you. Okay? Just want you to know that it is going to show up in your life, possibly when you least expect it, and you possibly ain't going to even draw the fucking connection that that's what the fuck is happening to your ass. Now, you don't shut them lights off, I'm going to curse you to blindness. Come on, son, hurry up.
Trying to go to witness initial, Mom?
Nope.
Well, that's what we're going.
No, we're not. Follow me. Come on, son, hurry up. Weird ass bitch. Got him. They want a show? I'm gonna give them a fucking show. Okay, we're gonna cross right here. We're gonna go right here. And then I'm gonna finish saying what the hell I gotta say in this motherfucker.
We shouldn't have been going anywhere. No reason.
Hold on. Hold on. They come out of nowhere. So just give me a second, son. Yeah. Look at that. But anywho, like I was saying, I asked her, and you know what? The whole bag. Know what the whole bag had to say? No, I don't know anything. No. No. I said, okay, do you know anything? And people assume we don't ask these questions. This is when targeted populations start going to, this is the part of that process. This is when they start going to, because if they're being gaslit. And the people in the family know full well they're playing stupid. They know full well that these people be highly manipulative. Hell, some of them themselves be victims of that shit. And they gotta basically fucking beat it out of them to you know what I'm saying, threaten them, fucking threaten their ass jail time to get the truth. We did all that and we're done with that. So we're not going, we're giving the shots to the people that we're trying to, at this point, we're simply trying to, even though our guts and intuitions tell us many other things, but don't worry, they'll be put on a perspective list. Don't worry, because people who continue to lie in my face, they're going to have more problems than they already had. They continue to lie in my face. They continue to lie to me over the phone. I don't give a fuck if it's for their whole bag of a wife, their mama, their auntie, their uncle, their cousin, the pastor. I don't give a fuck. They lie to me. I'm putting them on a perspective list. And it's simple as that. They thought they had troubles. They're about to have some more. Okay? So that's why we reach out to these other people. It's not that we're not going straight to the horse's mouth. We have gone to the horse's mouth, and the horse is a retarded, narcissistic cunt. Okay? Shit. Who is now a stewardess. Who's now a stewardess, which confirms late travel. Because if you're a stewardess, what do you get to do for free or for cheap? What do you get to do? You get to fly everywhere possibly in the U.S. So what does that mean? That certain individuals have possibly been doing this constantly, hoeing in Texas with the leadership and the government in Texas. Now, let's give a little bit of education. Human trafficking, by the way, is not just somebody picking up a body and transporting them in a vehicle, just to help some people out there who don't understand covert, overt, all the various types. The idea, just like sex trafficking, which is physical, energy harvesting, like organ, trafficking. Okay, now there's a covert style of that where there is a manipulation and coercion of events in the background to basically push someone to be cornered in a certain place or location, and or trying to restrict them once they are there in that particular location, and then manipulating the controls and powers that be behind that for a price. If there is an exchange of some type of gifts or services in order to keep someone restricted via manipulating their situations in the background, keeping them stuck, playing with that in the background. That is the same thing as human trafficking. Okay? It is an attempt to control the movement, the resources, the opportunities of a person for a price. If you do this, I will give you so and so amounts of dollars or benefits. Racketeering. That is racketeering. And it's a more insidious form because it's not something just like covert narcissism, narcissistic abuse. It's not something that you can easily and readily point to and address. And more often than not, the individuals, the abusers, look like some type of heroes to the world. What people typically do, people that are ignorant and not in the know, but they think they know shit. Abuse and being a targeted individual ain't got nothing to do with birth origins. Okay? I'm gonna help you. I'm fencing the edge of my cake. Okay? This ain't no exaggerations that have shit to do with birth origins and somebody the black sheep, and that's not what it is. It's not an overstatement. Abuse is abuse. Toxicity is toxicity. Spanking someone a little hard is not the same as putting poison in their food, nigga. Asking somebody to harass your own people is not the same. Okay? That's not a style preference. That's mental illness. That's abuse. So the collective, come over here, son. Let's cross now. I think we can cross. I was trying to see if we can cross. I'm trying to.
You trying to go to Walgreens?
Huh?
You trying to go to Walgreens?
I was just trying to cross so we can get right there to the thing.
Why are we here for no reason, Mom?
We finna go. We're about to go now. Just bear with me. Okay, anyway. So I just wanted you all to see, those of you who are sincere, those of you who aren't and you're still on that bullshit, well, just brace yourself. That's all I got for you. Just brace yourself. Okay? Brace yourself. Okay, this is a serious matter, and it is sickening how people try to downplay this shit because they don't have a pair of balls or whatever the case may be. It's sickening. So by my divine command and order and decree, tonight as my son and I walked around and went around, hear ye, every government program, every government app and device and technology that is being used as I speak and that has been used this night to tap into me and my son's energy, to alter our energy in any way, shape, form, or fashion, to attack our energy, siphon our energy in any shape, form, or fashion tonight. I curse you to oblivion. I curse you in the blood that you got in your veins, and I curse you to every bit of pain and suffering that you are causing my son and me. And I curse your vehicles to crash and burn, and I curse your health to fade. I curse your mental capacities to shatter. I curse your emotions to shatter. I curse your safety and security to be ripped from up under you with the blink of an eye. I curse your credit to become null and void. I curse everything that you take comfort and pride, strength, and arrogance in as you have misused your authority, you have misused your power, you have misused your resources, and you have misused your technology. So I curse your technology to give you hell, that you would lose your phones, your cell phones, your tablets, the internet, that they would break and shatter, and then Apple Pay won't pay it, nigga. I curse you to lose your fucking wallets, all of the cash. I curse your relationships to betrayal. I curse each and every one of you to be publicly exposed, explico, all your hidden fucking honor, your secrets, your fucking your way up, sucking and fucking and spell casting. I curse your coven to destruction, to betray one another and tell on one another whether you want to do it or not. I curse you to homelessness, since that's what you want to create so bad. I curse each of you to homelessness, to peril, to sickness and disease, to calamity, to be incapacitated in an institution in reality. I curse each of you to decay, agony and misery and torture and mayhem, your family to be stalked until the end of days, to have their civil and human rights stripped from up under them, all of your fucking comforts, every last one of you who took the bait, every last one of you who think it's great, every last one of you who grinning and smiling and cheesing and hee-heeing and ha-haing, enjoy it now, niggas, because I curse you to oblivion. And every one of you cowards in this universe who know about this shit, and you're swiggling and wiggling your little scary catty ass behind bitches and behind windows and shit like that, I curse your ass too. Ah, yeah, I curse your ass too, to have this shit happen to you and yours so that you can live it. Now, I curse you to being bullied and treated like crap for no apparent reason. I curse you to have people put shit in your food, you and your kids, nigga. I curse you to be poisoned. Now, I curse you to not be able to trust shit ever again. I curse you to never been able to have ease of mind again. I curse you to never been able to enjoy relationships again. I curse you to sickness, disease, and death rapidly in this lifetime. I curse you to receive everything on your body. I curse you to receive everything in your wallet, everything in your bank account, everything that you're grinning about. I curse you to have to watch your children life sucked out of them. Life taken from them from greedy cunts, retarded fucks, and not be able to do shit about it. I curse you to have to watch your kids suffer and have everybody look at you like something wrong with you. Now, I curse you to joblessness. I curse you to poverty. I curse you to business collapse, bankruptcy, and foreclosure. Abracadabra, and so it is by my divine order and decree, based on all the energy that they have invested on my son in May. I curse you to land in places where they'll never, ever, ever let you have a moment of ease. I curse you to be tortured and tormented in your dreams. And I curse your dicks and your pussies and your bodies to rapidly age and decay and go a wire and make people scared and run away. Abracadabra, all based on the energy that they've invested on my son and me. May this be amplified in all of their realities. This is their investment, so let it be. Wasn't mine, wasn't my son's. Hear ye, hear ye. Treason, I command justice. One way or the fucking other.